gets overwhelming after varsity, especially if you don't get the employment that you want. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of A Life After a Varsity. You are joined by myself, Kerii Kortez, and
Sekani. Ooh, that's me.
So if this is your first time, welcome to Through the Lens. If it is not, welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Video after video. So before we go into today's topic, please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. You know, let's make this.
Tell your mom, her friends, her cousins' friends, your friends, everybody, everyone.
Got that. In today's episode, we will be talking about our expectations of life after varsity and what exactly is it that we're going through now. And we're just gonna give you some tips of how to stay positive and how to just keep pushing. So let's get straight into this video. So let's speak about life after varsity experiences first. Okay, so personally, I thought that once I'm done with varsity, everything is just gonna fall into place. I'm talking about internship, job, money, apartment, car, like
one after the other,
like this, you know, like I had a
one
whole
after the
list.
other.
I told myself, okay, cool. Even though I'm moving back home, I just know it's gonna be for a couple of months. Then I'm gonna be out again.
Because I got this.
But let me tell you the reality, okay? That did not happen.
For me, the number one thing I knew was I was moving back home because I just wanted to get out of the Free State. But I also loved the Free State, so I wouldn't have minded staying, but I wanted to go back home. My plan, I personally didn't have like a structured plan, but I wanted to learn how to be an adult. That was for me. Because I mean, high school varsity, even though yes, you didn't to be an adult, you didn't know, well, I didn't know certain things like paying tax, water bill, you know, like all these little things, like if I need to buy a car, how do I even start my credit score? Because, you know, so there were these basic things that I wanted to learn from my mom first before I put myself out into the world. I was like, no, go back home, go learn, go sit down, see what it's actually like. That's the one thing I also like was really for, was taking a break, because I felt like I had been studying for too long. Primary, high school, varsity, one after the other. I felt like I needed to give my brain a break. I was really genuinely advocating for a break. And then you know what happened? Corona. So I got the break I had been wanting. But not in the sense that I wanted it.
Yeah.
Not in that way. Not in being locked up at home, you know? But it did give me the time that I essentially was asking for, because I just needed a break. And as much as I really liked varsity, I enjoyed it. It was a terrible experience too. It really was. So I just wanted a breather. I wanted to sit on my mother's couch, watch all the DSTV channels in the world, eat as much as I could possibly eat, and just be me.
Okay, well, you tell us first, like, what are you currently doing, like,
right now?
Yeah. Whom's are you?
Gang. So, sorry guys.
Like this every day.
Can't help it. Right now, currently, I'm turning 24, which is very scary because I think for the longest, I actually saw this the other day. Like, I was taking pictures of myself and I was bored, and like I looked at myself and I was like, whoa, I actually look grown, which is scary, because in my mind it's like I just graduated and I'm a little kid. But no. And another thing that actually made me realize how grown up I am is, especially in my profession, I'm a teacher. Last year I was teaching grade 7, this year I'm going to be teaching grade 1s. But the fact that I was given the responsibility of those kids, I felt so grown. And it's completely different than when I was doing my practicals. Because with my practicals, I always had a mentor. There was always somebody either above me or somebody telling me what to do, how to handle things. But now I was like, you're on your own. This is you, all you. So I've definitely grown. I've realized that grown up, turning 24. Please, guys, I want a man. Comment down below.
Just guys, comment down below, okay? She wants a man. Comment.
My IG is there. Just DM me. You'll find my IG. Jokes. But like, I've really grown, and being a teacher, an educator, is literally the hugest responsibility I've ever had in my entire life. Because I have people's futures in my hand. And what makes it more scary with this year is that with grade ones, you're literally building their foundation. I have to teach them ABCD. I have to teach them how to write ABCD 1, 2, 3, 4. It's difficult, but yeah, definitely the growth. I'm a grown person.
On my end, okay, well, I'm turning 22 this year, so don't tell me you didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
I said
I literally thought we were the same age. This whole time I thought we were the same age.
oh, child. Oh, it's okay.
It's fine.
I guess
Age is
that
just the
alone,
number.
it's okay.
It's just the number.
So yeah, I'm turning 22 this year, and where am I right now in life? I'm self-employed. Like, if I'm being honest, I'm actually self-employed. That's where I'm at, because after I left varsity, I decided to open a hair business, which is, you know, growing every day. So opened a hair business last year. On top of that, I decided to do photography and videography on the side on my own instead of being employed, you know. I think the only employment that I got in 2020 was at a radio station. Yeah, that's the employment that I got. Because, well, I did 3 years of radio whilst I was at varsity. Get that, guys, when you're in varsity, get whatever experience you can, okay? Put on your CV. Because you know when you're applying for a job, they're like looking for a fresh, young person, 10 years experience. Where? How?
Very important. Join the debate society. Help the SRC, whatever you can do. Any extracurricular. First aid.
Get it.
Put it
on your CV.
Put it there.
They need to know.
They need to see you are multifaceted. You can do other things. I think that's also the number one problem people make in varsity. They think they're just there for the degree, maybe the friends.
Do other things on the side. Time goes.
If you can get a part-time job, do
get it.
Because guys, the working space, competitive AF. And as much as like you think, it's difficult to get a job, it's difficult to get a job.
Facts.
Put those things in your
And
CV.
I think also that's one of the things that led me to like start something on my own. Because to be honest, the entertainment industry,
difficult.
You know, when I was in varsity, I was like, okay, cool. After studying, start applying, you know, get straight into production or presenting and all of that. And it wasn't that, and it still isn't that. You know, like the entertainment industry, every day I need to fight for my place. It's not only about what you studied, but they also ask you like your experiences. They say, show us your work,
what
you
you can and cannot do.
It becomes like a lot of things that you have to add on your CV. So once I got out of varsity and I saw all of these, I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of just sitting at home, right? Let me just do something. Let me use my talent. Let me just, you know, get myself busy. And since I knew how to do since I knew how to do hair for years, I'm like, I bet this will not be like a gang money right now, but it's better than being broke right now.
Literally.
And then I do small gigs here and there. So I'm basically self-employed right now. Like, and I'm here, but I'm also here.
She knows what she wants.
Okay.
I think that's also like an important thing as well.
Yeah.
Is to take what you can when you can. Because even if it's like a temp job for 3 or 2 months, you have the money. One, it's not 100 Rand or 200 Rand you can pick up on the street.
Facts.
Always remember that. And 2, the experience yet again for your CV. Building yourself up in the employment industry. And I think with our 2 different careers, for me, I have certain employment. There will always be a need for teachers. No matter how old we grow, how young, there will always be a need for somebody to come and educate you on something.
Okay.
But the entertainment industry
is, if they like you, you're in. If they don't like you, I'm sorry.
Exactly. But with me, I have a set of skills and knowledge that will always be needed by humanity, essentially. Yes, intermediate as well, but like, you get my point. You will always need a teacher. So that's I think the two major differences between us. And for me, it was my employment story.
She got employment.
It's blessing. So the school where I currently work at, I did my practicals there for 3 years. Like from the start of my varsity career, whenever I needed to do practicals, I went to that school. So they knew me. I knew them. Anytime I'd show up, they'd be like, oh, practicals, yes, come on in, girl. So this last and final time that I was doing my practicals, one of the vice, she was leaving. So they needed to find somebody in her place. And then I was like, here's my CV and qualification. And they were like, really? I was like, yeah. They're like, okay, girl, you got it. And that was it, literally. My mentor teacher was like, you know what? Here she is. Let's take her in. Now that I'm there, another job opportunity came. Considered once again, because also work hard. Please work hard.
Yeah.
And whatever you are doing, when you're interning,
put in your
all, because it doesn't go unseen. You know, as much as you being lazy gets you reprimanded, so does you working hard. You get the rewards. So work at guys. I worked my butt off. Like I worked my butt off. I think at some point I became everybody's personal PA. If you needed something stamped, laminate, I was call my name. I will show up. And that's how I got the job, essentially, because they knew me and they knew my work ethic. So it's important, whatever it is you're doing, work hard, because it doesn't go unrecognized.
That's really true. And you know, when I first went to study what I wanted to study in varsity, right, I knew that there was like a slight percentage of not getting immediate employment afterwards. But I still wanted to go and study.
So you were realistic.
Exactly. I still wanted to go and study what I love and what I know I am capable of doing. Because I won't fool myself and say, okay, cool, let me go and do a BCom. And then I'm in varsity for like years after years after years. Or I even finish in record time, but then I get a 9 to 5 that I'm not happy with. You get me? So I knew for certain that, okay, you might not get employment immediately, and that is okay.
It's okay.
Just study what you love and don't just sit on your ass. Because I have this thing, right? I'm the most hardworking, lazy person.
It makes sense. Trust me, it makes sense.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It makes
right?
so much sense.
Like,
it makes so much sense.
I work hard when I need to work hard. And I can be lazy when I need to be lazy. I'm talking about like not even lifting a finger type of lazy. I even did this in varsity. Like that's who I was, you know. It's just in me. So when I got out of varsity and then I saw for like the first 2 months like there was no employment and stuff, because guys, I applied. Actually, I didn't only start applying at the beginning of the year, but like the previous year before, like before I got out of varsity, I was already applying. I was like, okay, cool, let me look for internship, let me look for this, let me look for that. And unfortunately for me, I did not get the internships that I wanted. But then I was like, okay, cool, you know what? It's fine. Since I have all of this time on my hands, let me not just sit on my ass and do nothing, but let me practice my skills. Let me grow my skills, you know. Let me educate myself in different editing softwares and stuff. You know, things that I can add on my CV and just keep applying. Because even after I got my job as a radio presenter at a radio station, I was still applying for what I wanted, you know. I was still going for it, and I was still running my hair business at the same time. Because I was like, I still want to get to my destination, even if it takes me years or whatsoever. I'm gonna keep going. Because honestly, if you get discouraged, like in the first year, how?
What are you doing?
Honestly,
what was all that hard work for university? Like, what are you doing?
There are some careers it's gonna get you in directly, and there's other careers you just have to go through the difficult part. Like, it's part of life.
One thing also that I learned in varsity is that failure is okay.
Yeah,
failure is okay. There were a couple of modules. Okay, there was one module that showed me my ancestors, and it was Afrikaans. But yeah, when I failed it, guys, my world crumbled. And for me, like I said, I was very scared of failure.
Yeah.
And I felt like it's the end of my life. I'm done. I was like, you know what? This is it. Varsity is over for me. But the weirdest thing happened. My mom was so supportive. She was so supportive to a point where I was like, whoa, okay. And she's like, it's okay to fail. I never expected you to be 100% perfect. Nobody expected you to go and do everything. You know? It's okay.
True.
And the reassurance that I got, it really made me feel so much better about my failure, essentially. But then the next year I went to aced it, I got a distinction for that module. I was like, in your face, you know, in your face, which is okay. So you failing or you not getting employment straight away, it's okay. You're still even adjusting. You're essentially still adjusting from, like we said, varsity to the employment area. So it's okay.
My advice, right, if you are coming out of varsity right now is be okay in the space that you're in and don't give up. It might take you 5,000 applications for you to get your dream job or to get any job, but like literally just keep pushing. Okay, the state that I'm in right now, I'm okay with being self-employed and studying on the side part-time and all of that, and I'm still sending in my CVs, I'm still applying for work, you know, I'm just not sitting down on one place. So you just need to be okay with pushing on.
Second that, definitely. It's okay. Whatever you're going through, it's okay. We've all been there.
Right.
Others maybe longer than others, but it's okay.
It really is. So yeah,
Thanks.
and just to add on that, guys, congratulations.
Oh yes, everybody
Big
graduated.
ups, okay, class of 2020.
Round of applause for
You guys did that during a pandemic. Let us highlight that during a pandemic.
A panorama.
Okay, y'all made it out. So big ups for you, and just good luck with whatever you wanna do. Okay, just keep pushing, keep doing what you wanna do. You will get there. Your name will be heard. You shall become
Your
famous.
name is on a degree.
You will be
bro.
a millionaire. Okay. The thing that you really need to remember is we all have different routes in life.
Definitely.
Okay. You just need to be willing to go down your own route. Choose what you want to go through. Okay. I choose what I choose, and I'm here. And personally, I'm okay. I'm happy. I told myself like things will happen when it happens. Like it's fine. And don't be peer pressured by social media. You see all of these people, new apartments, cars, money. It's fine, okay? You don't know what they went through to get there.
I've been employed for how many months? 6 months. This is all I've bought. You don't make it right away. Not right away.
You really don't, and that's fine. Just breathe, okay?
It's so
breathe. It is fine to not make it immediately. But yeah. So that is it from us. The end of part 2 of A Life After Varsity. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please do not forget to subscribe, comment, like, and definitely share this channel because I am back with content. More content. Listen, I'm gonna keep y'all entertained, okay? I have to
watch.
I told myself I have to, and you guys have to be entertained whether you like it or not.
Okay, through the lens. We do it.
I am Kerii Kortez, and this is
Sekani. Oh, don't forget to follow me Instagram.
Guys, follow her. She will hunt you if you don't follow her.
TikTok.
Just follow her. Just follow her, please.
Follow me.
And hit that notification bell to get notified of my next videos.
Please.
But thank you so much for tuning in, and see you guys next time.